Good architecture is classic in its simplicity.
Just like getting married should be.
Because how difficult can it be throwing a party in your own honor?
We love each other.
And it isn't like we jumped into it either. We lived together first.
We tested the waters.
And we're both reasonably intelligent people.
Or so we thought.
But what turned out to be so shocking...
No. Downright irresponsible.
...is that before we decided to spend the rest of our lives together...
No one ever warned us about
the rules of engagement.
You okay?
I think so. I'm still shaking.
That was major. That was like 8.0 on the Richter scale. I mean, if my body was a skyscraper, it would have crumbled for sure.
Well, if you were a building, I wouldn't have designed it any differently.
Really? No changes at all? Because I was afraid you would have made it with materials that lasted longer.
Nope. I live by the motto, if it's not broken, why fix it?
I think we should get married. I mean it, Kat. I'm not joking.
Oh, you're serious?
Well, you want to marry me?
Well... I'm not sure I can do that.
You can't do what?
That, I mean, marriage isn't the kind of thing you rush into.
A year and a half of dating kind of slows down the rush, don't you think? Yeah?
Yeah, but you know my family history.
You love me. That should be enough, right?
I do. Oh, I do. A whole heck of a lot, but that's structure. And you know how I hate structure.
What are you talking about? You're an architect.
I'm sorry.
I've been searching for a reason, and I'm running out of time. I can feel that it's the season. It's time to make up my mind, and I can't really tell you what I'm gonna do. There are so many forms.
It's on your side, honey.
There are two roads to
Switch over, turn it off, will you?
one road to choose, so I'm thinking over the things that you've said. I'm thinking over the things. I'm thinking over, thinking over, thinking over the things that you've said. I'm thinking over, thinking over, thinking over the things.
Why do you want to marry me?
What?
Why do you want to marry me?
What kind of a question is that?
The most important one, damn it.
Because I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Oh, like that's a good reason. We live together. Isn't that enough?
No. I want more than that. I want to make a statement in front of all of our friends and family that says that you and I are committed to each other forever.
No, but that's why you want to get married. Okay, I need to know why you want to marry me.
Because when you smile, none of the other craziness in the world matters. And because I know if I was falling off a cliff somewhere, you'd be right there to catch me.
Oh, Michael, at this point in my life, I don't even think I could catch me.
Well, that wouldn't be a problem. Because that'd be my job. You know what? Forget I said anything. The whole idea was absurd.
I'll marry you.
No, forget it.
I said I'll do it. But you
have to swear that things between us won't ever change and that you have to make certain that every moment in our lives is as happy as the one we're having right now.
I promise.
Can I keep my last name?
Of course.
And I don't want a traditional wedding either.
I wouldn't want it any other way.
Let's shake things up, okay? No ring, no gown, everything casual.
And you know what? Well, a very small wedding, just a few close friends and family, and that is it.
No showers, no bachelor party.
No bachelor party? No, that's fine. You know what? That is gone. All right, and you know what? I will wear these.
Our wedding will be perfect.
Yes, it will. And you and I are on the same page, and that's why we're gonna be together forever.
And the best part is, the day will be exactly the way we want it.
See? So far, so good, right?
Everything looked perfect.
A wedding is just a simple ceremony to celebrate our commitment to one another.
So you're thinking, what could possibly go wrong?
Well, the answer to that question is very simple.
Absolutely everything.
Hey, Michael, please stop doing that. You're making me crazy.
Honey, hang up. She's not there, okay?
Oh, she's there.
She's not there.
Maybe you're right.
Hello?
Mom, hi.
What's the matter? Are you okay? You sound like something terrible happened.
No, nothing's happened. Everything is great. Mom, I put you on speakerphone. Michael's here.
Who?
Michael?
Michael.
My boyfriend?
You two are still dating?
Haha, very funny, Mom. There's something we want to tell you. Are you sitting down?
No, I'm debunning.
Mom, we're getting married!
To each other?
Of course, to each other. Hello? Mom? Mom? Oh, we lost her.
Your mother hates me.
My mother does not hate you. She just has her own way of expressing joy. Now, you're sure Ann and Brian have no idea what's going on?
Absolutely. I didn't even know I was going to ask you until I actually asked you.
Yeah, but you work with the guy every day.
Honey, listen, all right, the man is so consumed with his wife and his kid, he barely hears anything I say anyway. Ooh.
I love this song.
Yeah, turn it up.
We should play this at our wedding instead of Here Comes the Bride.
That's a perfect idea. I love that. All right.
Hey, little sister, what have you done? Hey, little sister, who's the only one? 'Cause I've been away for so long.
So long.
Yes, I've been away for so long.
So long.
I let you go for so long. It's a nice day to start again. Oh, come on. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again.
Pollock, Rothko, Picasso. My kid's got that kind of talent. No, did I mention that his teacher claims that he is the best young artist that she has ever seen?
She didn't say that. She said Teddy showed great promise.
And they can tell all that from a 4-year-old's finger painting.
Oh, no, must be a mistake. Nobody ordered this.
Actually,
No.
we did.
Yeah, we did, because we actually have a little surprise for you, too.
Well, that's good, because we got a bit of news ourselves.
Well, not like this, you know.
Probably not, but
We, are getting married. Can you believe it?
to each other?
Why does everybody keep asking that? Of course, to each other, yes. I mean, that's how it works, right? You know, you date, and then you fall in love, and then we get engaged, and we'll get married and live happily ever after, just like you two did.
Well, that's fantastic, you know, because marriage is terrific.
Yeah, it's the best. Absolutely. Cheers.
Hey, cheers.
So what did you want to tell us?
You're pregnant again, aren't you? Your skin is absolutely glowing.
Congratulations!
That's why she's not drinking, baby.
Oh, all the way over. We just kept saying how we hope we could have a family as wonderful as yours someday.
It's true, and I have to say, I would be proud if you name your child Michael, whether it is a boy or a girl.
We're not pregnant.
No. We're getting a divorce.
that's the problem with being perfect. I mean, you know, one tiny slip and suddenly you're imperfect, and, you know, the boat rocks and you're thrown overboard.
What about us?
Us? Well, you know, we start off knowing that we're imperfect. I mean, that way, right from the beginning, we accept each other's flaws.
I have flaws?
No, not flaws, not really.
I'm sorry for spoiling your celebration, but my marriage had fallen completely apart.
Still doesn't mean you have to get divorced, Brian.
You're right. Could have stayed together and tortured each other for the rest of our lives.
Hey, don't knock that. That has worked great for my parents.
I think Anne took it better than you did. And because we don't want to scar Teddy, we're planning on having the perfect divorce.
The perfect divorce? What's that supposed to mean? You guys had the perfect marriage.
It means that no matter what, we remain civilized. We're even living under the same roof until I find a place of my own. So how did Kelly do it?
Do what?
Trick you into popping the question.
She didn't trick me. I was dying to ask her.
So, you still haven't told me how Christopher proposed.
Christopher. Grandma, I'm marrying Michael.
Oh, I don't recall your mother ever mentioning a Michael.
Let's talk about the wedding.
Oh, wait a second. Wasn't Michael at my first bypass?
He also came to your hip replacement.
Oh, I like that boy. What's your problem with him?
Why don't we stick to the business at hand?
Well, okay. Now, you know I was never one of those girls who, growing up, dreamt of having a huge wedding.
You also dreamt of becoming the first female NFL quarterback, so let's just agree that not everything is cut in stone.
All I'm saying is that Michael and I have very strong feelings about what we want.
She's thinking of inviting 20 people.
At most. And we're adamant about that.
Well, that's certainly your right, dear.
And we have discussed every aspect about the day and have decided to stay away from anything traditional.
She's thinking casual.
The only thing we care about is that the wedding not disrupt our relationship in any way.
Interesting.
It's what Michael and I agreed on. Together. As long as the people we love the most are there, that's all that matters.
Well, if that's what my granddaughter wants, that's what she's going to have.
Oh, well, at least someone understands.
Oh, yes, before I forget, do you see that package on the table?
Oh, yeah. Wow. What is it?
Nothing important. Open it for me, will you, dear? I was hoping that the only something old at your wedding wasn't going to be me. This was my dress.
She is my grandmother. And it is beautiful, isn't it?
So, when do you tie the noose, Mikey?
The knot. When do you tie the knot? Hey, come here! Pick it up! Oh, beautiful.
Another bachelor bites the dust. You ought to fly the flag at half-mast.
When's the big day, anyway? We haven't set a day yet, because we got plenty of time.
Marissa claims that Kelly didn't even force you into it. No ultimatum, no nothing.
Not at all. It was actually all my idea.
Offensive foul?
What did I do?
My girlfriend's gonna be all over me now.
Oh, guys.
How long before Mikey's out of the game?
I guess sooner than later.
What are you guys talking about?
Haven't you noticed a slight change in her personality?
No, I haven't.
Michael, ever heard the term the rules of engagement?
Yeah, on TV. It's got something to do with the war, right?
Well, get ready, buddy, because that's the dimension you've entered.
So you guys don't think he'll be upset, right?
Michael? Absolutely not.
Because we agreed to go non-traditional, and now I want this wedding dress.
He'll be fine with it.
The man can roll with the punches.
He works with my ex-husband-to-be every day, right?
Are you okay talking about this?
Kelly, I'm happy for the both of you, and I'll be fine. Promise.
Okay. It's just a dress. Okay, maybe it's a gown, but it's the only change of plans there's going to be. What?
Nothing.
Marissa?
Has anybody briefed you on the rules?
What rules?
I don't think we should tell her.
Oh, come on, what rules?
There are some serious rules to every engagement.
The first rule is the easiest to understand, but the one you'll have more trouble dealing with than any other.
And what is that?
Whatever you thought this wedding was going to be,
It's not going to be.
Come on.
We hate to be the ones to break this to you, but there are forces beyond your wildest imagination that shape a wedding day.
In ways you never would have considered.
Like what?
Do you think it was just a coincidence that that wedding dress appeared when you were dead set against wearing one?
That was just one teeny tiny suggestion on my grandmother's part.
Okay.
Well, are you saying they manipulated me?
All we're saying is just don't get upset when your ship starts sailing way off course.
Well, I don't believe in your rule.
sorry to tell you this, but the rules are as certain as the sun rising in the morning. You watch. Your fiancé's gonna change your plans.
You watch. Your fiancé is going to change your plans.
You're wrong. Kelly is different.
You're wrong. Michael's different.
Rule number 2.
Rule number 2.
No
man is different.
You guys couldn't be more off base. All right, look, I am the keeper of the remote, okay? I'm turning the channels and I'm watching what I want to watch, and no one is going to tell me any different. Hello? Hey, Kel. What am I doing? I'm just hanging with the fellas. Just got done playing some ball. We're going to go grab a few beers. Why? Yeah. Sure, okay. All right, I'll see you in half an hour. All right, I'll see you in 15 minutes. All right, bye. Slight change of plans, guys. I'll see you.
Did I mention my great-grandmother sewed the dress?
Twice.
So you're okay with me wearing it then? You know what? Forget about it. I'm sorry I brought it up.
No, come on. Don't be silly.
No, we talked this out. I shouldn't change our plans.
You know what? It's a wedding dress, all right? It's not that big a deal. I mean, it's not like, you decided to marry another guy, right?
So then you want me to wear it?
Yes, I want you to wear it, okay? As long as I can wear these sneaks.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, I swear that will be the only change to our wedding day, and I promise you that it will be the only traditional thing you will encounter on our wedding night.
Are you talking about leather or something?
What? Oh, Michael.
This is a very special handcrafted piece. You have excellent taste. Would you like to try it on?
I know I said no ring, but have you ever seen anything that beautiful?
A rule's a rule.
No.
Excuse me?
No? No, we shouldn't get it.
No. No. I mean, honey, if that's the ring you like, then that's the ring you should get. All right? How much is that ring?
Well, 1 3/4 carats, VVS clarity. I can let you have this ring for, say, 16,000.
Dollars?
Well, you understand, of course, that a diamond lasts forever.
I know that. I was just hoping the payments wouldn't have to. There must be some way that I can get that ring for less.
Of course there is.
Good. All right. Great.
But you'd have to put on a ski mask, pull out a shotgun, and scream, "The Rock or your life."
You know what? Let's forget it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we'll find another ring that's more appropriate.
Thanks.
It's not even 2 carats. I mean, what kind of cheapskate are you marrying?
Almost 2 carats? What's she trying to do? Bankrupt you?
No. Why would you say such a thing?
Fine. If you're not interested in what I think, I won't tell you.
Well, thank you, because I'm really not.
But if I was considering opening my new bike line, I wouldn't want to begin a marriage under financial burden.
Dad, will you tell her to stop, please?
Yeah, like that's gonna work after 29 years.
We've only been married for 28.
You stopped listening a year before we got married.
Okay, all right. So do we did we decide who we wanted to invite?
Yes, we have.
Mom? I asked you for a short list, not a copy of the phone book.
Sweetheart, these are our friends and your family.
I don't even know half these people, Mom.
Well, can I help it if your father and I are extremely popular?
Yeah? Well, you can invite all these people to my funeral then, because if I give this list to Kelly, she's gonna kill me.
Fine. If it's less people you want, it's less people you'll get.
Thank you.
I'm not coming.
What?
Well, I won't be a part of a wedding where my friends and family aren't wanted.
Will you talk to her, please?
And what would you like me to say to her?
I want you to tell her that Kelly and I decided to have a small ceremony and not some day that turns into a circus.
Oh, so now your family's made up of clowns and wild elephants.
That's not what I said. And let's not insult elephants. Come on, Dad, will you help me out here, please?
If your mother's not coming, I'm not coming either.
So what if they're my parents? All right, so they gave birth to me, kept the roof over my head and a warm meal in my stomach. But Kelly and I decided how we wanted this day to be, small and informal. So I just laid down the law.
150 people?
I guess the fact that she cut it down from 353 doesn't really help too much, does it?
We talked about keeping it small.
I know.
How about St. Vincent's?
The church?
It's a place people have been known to get married. I did a little investigating. And it seems like any place you two would really choose to have the ceremony is already booked way in advance. See, our problem isn't just booking the site. It's also lining up the amenities.
The what?
But don't you two worry about a thing. You just learn to roll with the punches. Sit down.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
Yeah, I don't either.
Okay, so how does June 12th look?
That's okay. Yeah, that works for me.
Oh, Shauna Weiss is getting married that same day.
Okay, July 17th.
I'm free.
No, that's no good. That's the Paul Revere 100 bike race, honey. That's our largest sales week, not counting Christmas.
I bet Christopher would have made himself available if that's the only day that worked.
Keep going. How's August look?
St. Vincent's is booked throughout the rest of the year. I mean, we are talking waiting list, which is really a shame because it is the perfect place. Hello? We were just talking about... Really?
Who is it?
I slipped an altar boy $50 to keep an eye on the schedule. How does March 11th look?
I'm free.
So am I. How did that day become available?
What happened? You're kidding. The Wellington wedding was canceled. It seems like the future bride tried running over the future groom with a 4x4. Oh, isn't that fantastic?
Are you nuts? Two formerly happy people just tried to kill each other.
Michael, stop being such an incurable romantic. I'm planning a wedding here. Book it.
March 11th. That's 37 days.
All right, which is why we have to mail out the invitations, choose the menu, arrange for the flowers.
Yeah, maybe we can just kind of slow things down a little bit.
Pick the right Bordeaux, the seating chart, centerpieces, music. Oh, registering, the photographer, rehearsal dinner, place cards, color motif, linens, out-of-town guests, bridal party gifts, wedding cake!
So, how much of my money does your mother want to spend?
All of it?
You'd think being divorced for 17 years would have put an end to that.
Dad, that's what put a start to it.
Well, I trust you, Kelly. And I like Michael a lot. Besides, I'm a big fan of marriage.
That's why you've walked down the aisle 5 times.
Yeah. So I'm going to write you a good-sized check. And what you do with it is up to you.
Thank you, Daddy. This will make Mom almost bearable.
Try not killing her till after the ceremony, okay?
28 days, tough call.
This day means a lot to her, Kel. To both of us. In fact, it's the best birthday present I could have ever wished for.
Oh, I love you.
I love you too, sweetie. And now, there's somebody I'd like you to meet. Tiffany, this is Kelly.
Congratulations. Robbie's been so excited.
Robbie has?
He thinks it's awesome that his baby's getting married.
Awesome.
Would you excuse me? I have some friends I need to talk to.
Hey. I don't judge your choices.
I know. That's Mom's job. Michael? It's me. Lynn. Lynn Hoff?
You're right. It is. It is you.
Thanks, I was starting to get worried there for a second.
Hey, wow. I haven't seen you in what, 3, 4 years since we've seen each other,
at
huh?
least. You look fantastic.
Oh, thank you. So do you.
Thanks.
Why are you here?
Oh, I work for Robert.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, I heard that you got married.
Oh, I did, but, well, we split 5 months ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
Can I get you something else?
Yeah, I'll have another one of these. What about you?
Oh, yeah, sure. White wine.
One of the rules that really makes you nuts is the second after you pop the question, all your exes start showing up. And looking good.
Are you out of your mind sneaking up on me like this?
Maybe you don't need another drink after all.
So are you here with someone?
Me?
Michael?
Hey.
I'm Kelly. Hi, I'm Lynn. Nice to meet you.
Lynn, Kelly is my...
Fiancé. The word he's searching for is fiancé.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me you were getting married.
I didn't? I could have sworn that I did.
Well, that's terrific. So, when's the big day?
Well, we tie the noose. We tie the knot on,
March 11th.
Yeah.
Wow, that's just right around the corner.
It is, it is.
So, how do you two know each other?
Well, honey, actually, Lynn and I went out for a little bit when we were in high school together.
It's 4 years, a little bit, Michael. You know, I was so crushed when Michael broke up with me.
Oh, stop it.
You know, actually, we have a lot in common. Your fiancé once told me he'd love me forever, too.
Kelly, will you slow down a minute? Come on, wait. Look, Lynn and I, we dated a long time ago.
Tying the noose? Is that what you think you're doing?
Tying the knot, okay? It's not. One of the guys made a little joke about it. It was very funny. In a very unfunny kind of way.
Oh, I was
Come here.
so crushed when Mikey broke up with me. He swore he'd love me forever. Why didn't you just marry her?
Because Lynn never found the magic in a pencil drawing.
What?
She never found the magic in a pencil drawing. You probably don't even remember this, but right after we started dating, you dragged me to the Museum of Architecture for some lecture on neoclassical something or other. We were just hanging out, and I was watching you stare at these drawings of the Roman Colosseum. Everyone else had moved on to the postmodern works, but you just stood there fixated on this building that had withstood time. The detail meant so much to you. It was so special. Just like you are so special. It just touched me. And I knew from that moment on that I had to be with you forever.
That's why I wanted to be with you, too.
Because I was staring at the pictures?
No, because you understood how important it was, and you didn't rush me through.
I almost forgot.
Just win the lottery?
Nope.
Smart enough call off the wedding?
Nope.
What's going on?
Nothing's going on. It's just that your ironclad rules of engagement turned out to be a bunch of hot air.
Oh, you think so?
I don't think so. I know so, because Kelly and I, we've never been happier.
Oh. That's just the calm before the storm, buddy.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Things between us are great, man.
That's just a trick women play to suck us in. It's all part of their evil plan for world domination.
It's a good thing you're not bitter.
Yeah, tell me about it. But I hate to be the one to break this to you, but the next rule is a killer.
What is it?
Flowers, food choices, should we foxtrot or should we waltz? You know, she'll bore you to death with the details. Oh, and China. That's big too.
The country?
The dishes, which, like the rules of engagement, were not meant to be broken.
Hey, little sister, what have you done? Hey, little sister, who's the only one? Only one. I've been away for so long. I've been away for so long. I've been away for so long. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again.
Thank you very much. All right, you ready to go?
What's your hurry?
Well, there's no hurry. I just want to, get out of here and go home. I thought maybe we could,
Maybe we could what?
Well, it's been like a week since,
Since what?
Since we... Anyway, I was thinking that's some sort of record for us, and not the good kind either.
Michael, we will be married in less than 3 weeks. After that, we'll have the rest of our lives.
Yeah, it's just, like an athlete, honey, I want to make sure I'm in tip-top shape so I don't disappoint you on the big night.
Well, I am sorry to disappoint you, but we still have wedding details to hammer out.
Yeah, but wouldn't this be so much more fun if we were doing it in bed? Without any clothes on?
You really don't care about this, do you?
Of course I do. It's a restaurant. I think they probably have their own napkins here.
Oh, these are not napkins. They're swatches.
Oh, they're swatches? I had no idea. Oh, wow. Well, swatch this. Works very
Michael,
good.
Don't ruin it. We still have to choose a color motif for our reception.
I don't see a difference.
No. This one is taupe, and this one is desert sand. Now, Michael, the perfect color doesn't just magically appear. Like a bride, it must be chosen. Now, do you see the difference?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? I totally see the difference. Huh. It's just amazing. Difference.
That's another one of the rules. Once a man proposes, he'll act like he cares about the details, but he doesn't.
What are you doing here? I need your signature. Right.
Are you okay, babe?
Yes.
How would you look at that?
What?
Down there, but turn slowly, all right?
Brian's already dating?
He's not dating. He's eating.
He's not eating, he's cheating. And we should do something about it.
You know what? You're absolutely right. Why don't we follow him out, grab her in the parking lot, and we'll beat the crap out of her.
Michael.
Just stay out of it, all right, Kel?
Well, I hope you're not implying that married men should date.
What? Of course not. Maybe once in a while. You and your date, you didn't.
Do it on the floor here? No. Anne kicked me out last night.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I'm kidding. My secret dream has always been to wake up on a tool bench and have the first face I see be yours. What happened to your civilized divorce? Well, it got uncivilized. You know, I gave that woman my best 8 years. And then she went Jekyll Hyde on me.
That doesn't sound like Anne.
Yeah, you're telling me. I mean, everything was going great. You know, we were polite, we were getting along, and then... and then all of a sudden, she just lost it. But let me tell you something, Mikey. I've forgotten how great dating was. Well, of course, Anne was the only woman I ever got on one with, so maybe that was the reason. This woman and I, we performed sexual feats that required a helmet and a bungee cord.
It was that good, huh?
No, the truth is it was unbearable. All we talked about were our exes and how much we missed our kids. Can all first dates be this bad?
If I were you, I'd save your money and just grab this one.
Biking through New England. Did you write it?
Me? No. Mentioned in it twice, though. And read most of it, which is why I can recommend it without reservation.
So you're a biker?
Not in the Hells Angels sense of the word, no. I actually own the bike shop across the street there. Mojo Cyclist, you heard of it?
No, sorry.
Well, you should stop by sometime. My name's Michael.
Kelly.
Hey. So where's your lucky boyfriend?
Who says I've got one?
Fate. Whenever I meet an intelligent woman, it's guaranteed she's got a boyfriend.
He's around here somewhere.
Hope he's not wasting his time standing in line getting that pompous history professor's autograph, too.
That pompous history professor is my boyfriend.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned I never actually finished the darn book.
The North wins the war.
No, so he didn't change the ending. It's good. It's good. Very smart move on his part.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah. Nice meeting you, too. Maybe the second meeting goes better than the first.
It'll have to be, or nobody ever get to a third.
Okay, I think you're all set. Is your helmet on tight there? You have a good ride, okay? Thanks for coming.
Thanks. Seems women of all ages can't wait to get away from you.
It's a gift that you get used to. What happened to the author?
Well, Christopher decided he'd rather give an impromptu coffee house lecture to his adoring fans and spend the rest of the afternoon with me.
The guy must be an idiot.
He graduated top in his class from Harvard.
The smart idiots are always the worst kind.
Goodbye.
Hey, you know what? Hold up a second. I'm sorry if I stepped over the line earlier. Are you okay?
Yeah. I just need to clear my head.
Oh, then you've come to the right spot, because I just happen to know of the greatest head-clearing technique available today.
Oh, what did you have in mind?
Yeah. Are you digging on me? Yeah. I'm digging on you now, baby. Yeah. Do you want a little bit of my love? Yeah. Wait a minute. All the time I knew that you loved me because you were always.
Can I slow you down?
Not one bit.
Then what's the matter?
Is that too fast? Up the road, I mean.
And you promised me
Not one bit.
That you will be mine. Only me.
The bottom line is first dates are unbearable. They're just way too complicated.
I remember things being pretty simple, especially compared to lately.
Kelly. How are those drawings coming?
Good. Fantastic. Just deciding between a few styles.
Can I see them?
You know, they're not really ready yet to be, you know, but if, oh, now, okay.
Impressive. Would you feel better if I took you off the project until after the honeymoon?
No, you can't do that.
Yes, I can. I own the company.
What I meant was, I'm quite capable of handling both projects. The wedding isn't taking up any time at all.
These faxes came for you in the last 10 minutes. Reynolds Florist, OK Bakery, Lautrec Patisserie, Omar the One-Armed One-Man Band. I'll let you go through the rest.
I'll have the drawings on your desk by tomorrow. I promise.
Don't worry about it. I just want you to know how happy I am for you.
Thank you.
I'm glad you found someone who will be able to take care of you.
Take care of me? I mean, can a guy still say that in the 21st century? Can't I press charges or neuter him?
You may want to consider going decaf until after the ceremony. Besides, we have bigger problems.
What's more important than the end of my career?
Well, almost everything is done. It's just there's one big pimple on the forehead of this beautiful wedding.
Which is?
Your music choice.
My music choice? Ma, what are you talking about?
It's inappropriate. Loud, blaring guitar licks are not what you would consider standard wedding fare.
Which is exactly why I chose it. God, between you, my boss, and my fiance, I'm going to have a nervous breakdown.
Oh, stop it. You and Michael had an inspired moment, but you were wrong. Look, if Da Vinci decided to paint a frown on the Mona Lisa, don't you think it would be better if his mother had suggested a smile?
Why did you wait till 2 weeks before the wedding to tell me this?
Because your grandmother just suggested a wonderful string quartet.
Absolutely not.
Fine. Ruin the day for Grandma Betty.
Grandma will be fine.
Oh, sure she will. I mean, she asks so little of us. Why would we want to grant a woman who has so little time left something that would bring a little joy to her life?
String quartet sounds perfect.
What day is your wedding?
March 11th.
You're early. It's over a year from today.
Oh, no, not that March 11th, the one in 2 weeks. We got a late start.
Should we begin in toddlers?
No. No. No, it's nothing like that. The church that we wanted, St. Vincent's, suddenly became available.
March 11th? Please don't tell me the Wellington wedding is off.
It is. How did you know that?
I registered them. I had a feeling this was going to happen. Do you know the returns I'm going to have to deal with?
What were they like?
They chose typical engagement fare. Deluxe cappuccino maker, all clad pots and pans. Linens I wouldn't have picked, but hey, I'm just the clerk.
No, I meant the Wellingtons.
Oh, a lot like you two. Sure, they seemed happy, but most engaged couples do. Even my deadbeat husband was bearable at first. But then I had to look at his ugly mug day in and day out. I'd have to cook and clean and have sex with that no-good louse. Did you know I put the jerk through dental school? And what do I get? A note. I'm moving in with my hygienist. Redeem this for one free teeth cleaning, but if you're thinking alimony, you're nuts! What about this lovely combination?
I don't know. Michael, what do you think?
Try electronics.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, dude just hit a three-pointer to send the game into overtime.
Baby, you were behind me 1 second and you were gone the next.
I know, but I knew you had everything totally under control over there. Hey, I want you to meet a few of my new friends. This is Dan, that's George, and Jim. These guys are all here registering too. Guys, this is Kelly.
We're here to pick out our china.
I know, I was thinking about that. Why don't we register for a different type of dish?
What'd you have in mind?
I was thinking a satellite dish and a big screen. Everybody can just, chip in.
Yeah.
We can leave the surround sound out if you want. Honey?
I want you all to know that my fiancée, who shall remain nameless, does not believe that I have taken our soon-to-be-upon-us nuptials as seriously as she has. So with that in mind, and knowing that the three of you have been my dearest friends, well, for as long as I've had friends, gentlemen, let the competition begin. And may the best man win. Or should I say, may the winner become the best man. Let's do it, guys.
You have been crowned the mightiest warrior and are officially the best man.
Get all choked up, man.
Me too.
Hey!
You promised me you would pick your stuff up before you went to play.
I've never been happy to see you either. Hi. Brian is my best man.
Good choice. I have a lot to do today, and I could have used a little help.
Hey, will you grab me a beer while you're up?
They're not going to be able to bang inside the low post against this ball club. They just can't match up.
Thank you. You're the best.
But hey, your shoes are dirty. Could you take them off the table?
You can clean up your own mess.
I have to go meet Anne.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly what they do. On the other end, looking at the ball inside, waiting for position. Puts the ball around the perimeter, ball fake. Drive left, finds the floater, nice. They're able to get the help you expect. And down low, and back to the ball, and wasn't able to fill the lane in time.
Michael asked me to grab him a beer today.
There you go, man.
So, there was this tone in his voice that I had never heard before.
Of course you hadn't. It happens to every man.
Oh, is this another rule?
Yep.
Wouldn't it have just been easier if someone had published a book before I got into this?
If they did, who'd ever be crazy enough to get married?
The weirdest part is that right after he said it, I blinked.
And I saw her mother. Well, that happens. More and more the longer you stay together. Hey, Teddy. Come here. She's cute as a bug right now, but she'll grow up and suck the life right out of you. Okay, buddy? So how do you stop it, seeing the mother? Well, I gave up on blinking for a while.
I promise you're overreacting. It's just pre-wedding jitters.
And that's natural, right?
I'd have been worried if you didn't get them. So, stop complaining. It's only half as bad as it seems.
No, I was talking about the dress.
It's perfect.
Do you mind? No, of course not.
Daddy's the best man! Daddy's the best man!
He is he?
I gotta run.
Okay.
I just wanted you to know Teddy was, home. Well, the dress looks great, Kel.
Thanks.
Well, bye. I'll see you soon, buddy.
Bye-bye.
You go wash up. Be right in, okay?
Okay.
Oh, I'm telling you, it was terrible. I mean, take the worst pain you've ever imagined and multiply it 1,000,000 times.
Worse than spending the day with your mother.
Imagine a week. Anne was crying and Teddy was so upset. It just killed me.
Yeah, Brian was a mess too. Barely had enough energy to go out tonight.
I can't believe he is still doing that. You know, I should have told Anne he was dating.
Honey, they're separated.
Well, they're still legally married, and they shouldn't have secrets. You're not keeping anything from me, are you?
Besides 3 mistresses and a 7-figure Swiss bank account, no.
I'm serious.
This is a bad idea.
No, it's not. Secrets create unnecessary tension.
Yeah, well, I believe the truth sometimes creates unnecessary pain.
Did I mention I was engaged once before?
What? Hey, hon? What?
I was engaged to another man before I was engaged to you.
I'm sorry.
His name was Dylan. It's not a big deal. It was a long time ago.
How long ago?
3 years.
3 years is a long time ago?
Yes.
No, 3 years is not a long time ago. When the dinosaurs roamed the earth, that's a long time ago. 3 years, honey, that's like 1,000 days. That's like 24,000 hours.
What is the matter with you?
Nothing's the matter with me. What was the matter with him? I mean, did you love him?
I don't know. He was cute. He made me laugh.
So then what was the problem? What was he, some sort of control freak or a pathological liar, or did he have a criminal record or something, or what?
Actually, he backed out.
He backed out, huh?
Michael, you are making me feel like spoiled fruit.
No, I'm not. So he backed out, huh?
I was completely devastated. I could barely walk out my front door.
Yeah, until you met Christopher.
No, actually, I met Jake.
Jake? Who's Jake?
Jake was 2 men before Christopher.
Jake? Oh my, wow, honey. I have to tell you, you've really taken being heartbroken to new levels, haven't you?
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I didn't love Jake.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
We just had great sex. Oh, boy. I'm glad I got this off my chest.
Yeah, me too.
Michael's cousin Neil, RSVPs from San Francisco, yes. Uncle Al and Aunt Kathy, yes, from Michigan. Nancy and Gary, yes, from Phoenix. Every single last one of your relatives is coming.
It's a good thing we didn't invite our ex-fiancés, or else the fire marshal would have shut us down for overcapacity.
Are you going to make a big deal about something that's not important?
No, I can't even believe I brought it up.
Okay, so the only thing we have left to decide is who shoots the video.
Oh, that reminds me. I got something to show you guys. What I found. It's called the groom cam. Isn't this great? See, the bride and the groom, they wear these things, they walk down the aisle. I hear the shots are awesome.
Well, I think we've seen enough.
Oh, perfect. Well, then I'll set everything up.
You'll wear that over my dead body.
Oh, you know what? The guy that rents these things only asked for a $200 deposit, but that works for me, too.
Michael.
Don't Michael me. Whose wedding do you think this is?
Well, whose wedding do you think this is? Christopher was always so much more respectful.
All right, that is it. I'm out of here.
Michael.
Fine, because nobody needs your negativity anyway.
Mom.
Just tell me where and when I'm supposed to show up, and I'll be there.
Michael.
Well, maybe we'll tell you, and maybe we won't. Oh, he is just like your father. What? You heard me.
So that's what this is about, isn't it? You and Daddy. Well, let me tell you something. This day is supposed to be about me and Michael, and I would appreciate you remembering that because I cannot deal with your baggage right now. I can barely handle my own.
Is that what you think? You think I'm trying to ruin your wedding?
Not deliberately, Mom, but just deciding if your name or Daddy's name came first on the invitation was harder than getting tear-down permits passed through the Historical Society. I may not make these last 10 days without strangling you.
Well, fine. If that's how you feel, well, then maybe I just won't come.
Fine. If that's how you're gonna act, I don't want you there.
Oh,
You know the difference between a fiance, a mother planning a wedding, and a mule? They may all be jackasses, but at least the mule can provide some help. You chose that video contraption just to make her crazy, didn't you? Didn't you?
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Michael, you know my mom is insane, and you know that planning this wedding is bringing up all the issues about her past relationships that have failed, okay? But she did not create this monster, we did.
Well, I never would have proposed if I'd known it was gonna be this much trouble. Kelly, come here. Come here. Wait, come here, come here. I'm sorry, all right? That was a very crummy thing to say. I didn't mean it. Wanting to marry you was the best decision I have ever made.
Then why are you so angry? I have a past, Michael. So do you. Does it change the way you feel about me?
No, of course not. I love you. I'm just mad at myself, you know, for letting everybody get in the way of our big day. I mean, everything was going great until we started planning this ceremony, and then one thing after another is just falling apart. And it's just come here. It's just made everyone around us crazy, you know, and that in turn has made us crazy too.
I know. I just want to marry you too and put all this other stuff behind us.
Our lives would have been so much simpler.
That's what we wanted all along.
And it's so damn obvious.
I can't believe we didn't think of this sooner. Are you sure we're doing the right thing?
I'm sure. Eloping is the only way to go, all right? We'll just find some judge.
We'll lay out the vows, we'll answer the questions, and we'll begin our new life together.
Honey, you are so right about this, because our wedding day was feeling like it was just for our folks anyway.
Yeah, and since my mom will no longer be attending, it was just a lot of trouble for nothing. I mean, this entire engagement experience has been a disaster.
Yeah, I totally agree.
You do?
Well, no, not about the marrying you part, just about the whole, you know, planning the big wedding ceremony part.
The only important people attending are the two of us anyway.
We should have handled it this way in the first place.
You're right. Now, who cares about all that planning? And who needs that beautiful dress?
I don't.
Or the bridesmaids with flowers. I mean, they were just pink and white roses that matched the table linens that were flown in from France. And the meal wasn't that much either. And we were just going to start with a salad of French lentils and goat cheese before we moved on to the main course, which was poached Norwegian salmon. I'm sure nobody cares that it was going to simmer with maple syrup, ginger root, and 3 tablespoons of lemon juice before getting garnished with minced lemongrass, then left to lay on a bed of lime leaves. Dessert began with chocolate-dipped strawberries. The cake was 4 tiers, filled with chocolate ganache and garnished with sugar seco pears, crab apples, candied chestnuts, and ice. No fruit. And I bet nobody can miss the extra calories in those mashed potatoes.
I may never have even heard of a secco pear or chocolate ganache, but I'm smart enough to know that if our wedding doesn't have those, I'll be paying for it for the rest of my life.
But I'm hardly giving it a second thought. What are you doing?
We're gonna go through with this wedding till the end, even if it kills us. Can I help you?
My brakes aren't working. Seems I just don't know when to stop.
Let's check things out.
You think I'm being crazy, don't you?
No, these pads need adjusting. You were smart to get it checked.
Michael, I'm trying to talk to you here. Please don't make this any more difficult than it already is. How's Kelly?
Miserable. She misses her mother.
You probably think I've been unfair to you. Just understand, it's not you. I never had a big wedding. Robert and I sort of...
I know, you were pregnant.
I guess I just want my daughter's wedding to be the wonderful, magical day that I never had.
Well, you better pick up the phone and call her then, because none of that's going to happen unless you're there.
much bigger hat. Hey, I think we need more cosmopolitan.
Yeah. Oh, and more presents. More presents. Here.
No more gifts until you let go of one revealing secret.
About?
We want to know how many ex-boyfriends you've thought about since Michael popped the question.
In what context?
Shock us.
Okay.
Oh, come on, don't worry about me. Oh, here's a rule. Once you start thinking about marriage, you can't stop thinking about ex-boyfriends.
Oh, yes, that's true.
You know about the rules, too?
Do you think you're the first woman who's been through this?
Okay, well, there may have been, as I think back over the engagement, 2 or 3 times. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I want each of you to give me one great reason why I should get married.
Okay, all right, that's good.
Hang on. It's,
No, there has to be one.
Hey, remember when your wife would call you at work? Make you rush home right away, and she'd be waiting for you in like a sexy negligee.
No, mine never did. But your wife called me once or twice and did that.
Ooh. Oh!
That was cool. Tim, I'm serious.
Brian used to make me breakfast in bed.
And he used to make me breakfast in bed.
We'd stay up all night just talking.
We'd stay up all night just doing it.
Now he just wants to do it and go to sleep.
Now she just wants to talk and says she's too tired.
Maybe sometimes it's our fault.
Maybe we gotta take some of the responsibility, guys.
Nah.
Hey, can I bring him to your wedding?
let me tell you something. Once you're married, a big night out is your husband missing the toilet when he pees, belching louder than any sound you ever thought possible, then gloating about it for 10 minutes, and then screaming, "Honey, where's dinner?"
Remember when foreplay had nothing to do with your husband playing 2-on-2 basketball?
Yeah? Oh, come on. You're kidding, right? Those things are really true.
Sorry to break this to you, but the strangest thing about getting married is the closer you get to saying I do, the more you want to say I don't.
Come on. I need to go home.
Oh, it's so early.
No, stay.
Put out my fire.
This rule's one of the ones cut in stone.
Y'all need round-the-clock psychiatric care.
Fine. But look around. Tell me what you see.
I see women. What do you see?
I see women too, but not how you see them. Check them out again.
Hey, do you guys see that? They're all checking me out.
No, we're not the ones getting married in a few days. You are.
This rule clearly states, as the big day approaches,
Women you never noticed before start popping out of the woodwork.
I guarantee you that you'll meet the perfect woman at this club tonight.
You're so full of it. It's as sure as gravity.
Did I mention that I have season tickets to the Red Sox?
You like baseball?
Oh, I love all sports. My idea of a perfect evening is hot dogs, beer, and ESPN in surround sound. Of course, I like to finish off the evening. If you know what I mean.
Did I happen to mention how incredible Kelly is?
Yeah, I remember you said something.
Oh, she's one of a kind, I'll tell you.
So, then what do you want me to do?
I want you to tell me that my upcoming marriage is a mistake and that you and I were meant to be together.
You and I were meant to be together. Forever. And ever. Surprise.
You guys forgot the most important rule of all.
What's that?
Not getting married means spending the rest of my life with you morons. What? I thought there was a burglar in there.
Really? How many thieves do you know stand around and have coffee with the woman who lives there?
The really good ones. That's who.
Oh, please, Michael, you were spying on me.
Spying? What, are you crazy?
Ever since I told you about a few ex-boyfriends, you've completely lost trust in me.
Hard to believe, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
What's that supposed to mean? I come home and you are partying with ex-boyfriends days before we're getting married. I'm supposed to be jumping for joy.
Christopher came by to congratulate us.
What guy in his right mind would do that?
How would you know what anyone in his right mind might actually do?
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I should be thankful that I got home before Mr. Award-winning author autographed your ass.
Finally the silence, looking out, looking back across the sky, trying to find a meaning, knowing that I just left it all behind. Still I smell a lingering softness. Where did she go? How did she go? I wanna know. I wanna know that she'll be coming here to me. Come on.
Looks perfect.
It crumbled to the ground in the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. Apparently unprepared soil made for a very shaky foundation. How'd you know I'd be here?
This is the place you like to come when you need to think.
What scares you the most?
I thought Alien was really scary.
That's not what I meant.
What scares me the most? Seeing you sad. Knowing I was the cause of it. What scares you the most?
You know that part of the ceremony where they ask people if they have a reason two people shouldn't get married? Well, after these last few weeks, I feel like we could have a dozen people standing tall with something to say. We barely know each other.
I know.
And if I've learned anything after these last few months, it's that we were just fooling ourselves into believing we could spend the rest of our lives together.
You're right. I mean, ever since we got engaged, even 5 minutes has been tough for us.
These things happen.
Not everyone's meant to get married, Kel. I mean, just ask the Wellingtons. It's hard to believe 5 weeks ago I was walking down the aisle with green high tops, huh?
And I wanted rock music. Unconventional.
Whatever you thought this wedding was going to be,
It's not gonna be. He'll become his father.
She'll become her mother.
Men don't care about the details.
Women will bore you to death with the details.
All your exes start looking better than ever.
the ring,
The dress, the music,
The guest
The
list.
color motif.
The china.
the
Food.
flowers.
The closer you get to saying I do,
the more you'll want to say, I don't.
Let's face it, Kel, the rules were stacked up against us.
You mean odds?
Whatever.
So how do we tell everybody?
Well, tonight's a rehearsal dinner. We should probably do it there.
I guess that's better than with us standing at the altar.
Yeah. That's what'll after everybody eats, though. You know, I mean, the meal's paid for. Just probably ruin their appetites anyway, you know?
Now you're thinking clearly.
See? We make a pretty great team, huh?
I couldn't agree with you more.
Just imagine what we could have accomplished if we spent the rest of our lives together.
You're not changing your mind, are you?
No. You?
No. We've decided what to do.
And we'll stick by our decision. Excuse me, if I could all have your attention for a second, please.
Sorry. We just need everyone to stop eating, if that's okay.
Before we go any further with tonight, Kelly and I have something that we'd like to share with all of you.
ooh, I hope it's not that the bar's closed.
No, Tiffany, it's not that.
It's a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Let me take over here, okay? Nobody understands what you're trying to say better than me.
You knew?
We both did. I think we're blind.
But why didn't you say something?
We were waiting for the right moment.
And you think this is it?
Just let me take it from here. Some of you know that my wife Ann and I have separated. But we've considered ourselves extremely fortunate to share this engagement period with the two of you. And it really got us talking again. You know, about the things in life we took for granted and truly missed when they were no longer there. You know, what I'm trying to say is, watching the both of you, it's allowed us to rediscover feelings for one another that we thought we lost.
Yeah, but we...
No buts.
Because of Michael and Kelly, we've looked back on the wedding vows we swore to, and we've decided that our marriage, our family, deserves a second chance.
Isn't that great? Here. You are our best friends and guiding lights for others to follow when it comes to sticking by each other through thick and thin.
May your marriage be blessed as you have blessed all of us.
So with that said, to Michael and Kelly.
Miss Carol Grantholm and Mr. Robert Davis invite you to the wedding of their daughter, Kelly Louise Davis, to Michael James Warner on on Saturday, March 11th, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, at St. Vincent's Church.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh. Your mother thought you were up.
I didn't mean to wake you, Dad.
Nah. You, ready to lose your training wheels tomorrow?
Don't pull out the wrench so soon.
I remember the first time you told me to take them off, and I thought you weren't ready. So you took them off yourself.
I was 6. My first mountain bike.
Yeah. Good times.
I fell over the handlebars and broke my arm.
Yeah. But look how far you've ridden in life since then, huh?
Think I'm gonna fall again, Dad?
Well, we all do. But the great ones, and you are a great one, always get right back up.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
We love you, son.
I remember the night before my wedding. I was so scared. I locked myself in the bathroom and refused to come out.
What happened?
Oh, your grandfather called the fire department. They broke in using axes.
What if Michael and I aren't meant to be together?
I'm going to tell you a little secret that your grandmother told me when I was so terrified like you are. It's called the one-hand rule.
Please, no more rules.
And if the one-hand rule rang true, well then, getting married's the right thing to do.
What was it?
Grandma claimed that if you could think of 5 reasons why you couldn't live without someone, well, that was 4 more than you needed.
What reason did you come up with that worked with Daddy?
The one that had to do with you.
I love you, Mom.
Oh, I love you, honey.
Michael hasn't run. I haven't run. Things are looking positive. Very positive. So how come I want to throw up?
It's just like Kelly to look her best the day we're supposed to get married.
Keep smiling. Keep smiling. Please, God, don't let me trip.
Please rise.
Please, be seated. It is my honor to be here for Michael and Kelly, with their family and dearest friends, participating in this blessed event, helping them to move on to a new and exciting stage in their lives. Every talented architect knows that a great marriage is like a pillar, a place where two people can go to find comfort and strength. A good marriage builds a rock-solid foundation to a nurturing family. And the finest bike builders know that they need the tools of patience and support to have even the most perfectly made parts meld together. It sounds so simple, but it takes a lot of hard work and the help of your closest friends. Which is why before Michael and Kelly exchange their vows, I have to ask this community one simple question. Does anyone here have any reason why these two should not be bound in holy matrimony? No one? Come on. Someone has to have one.
Hey, what are you doing?
Come on, last chance. Speak up now or forever hold your peace, huh?
I've got one.
Oh, don't keep us in suspense.
No, actually, I've got a couple. I am much better looking than he is, much more successful, and I know exactly what Kelly needs to make her happy.
Wait a minute. Wait. I've got.
I've got a reason too, Uncle Mike. She'll always be on your back, and you'll never get to start the bike line you dreamed of.
And he'll trample your career and make it secondary to his. All your education and hard work you put in will be wasted.
What other little secrets hasn't she told you? What other mysterious men might magically appear in her life?
He'll be just like his father, stuck in front of the TV day and night.
You think I'm crazy? Oh, I promise you, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
And let's just face it, you're screwed. Marriage wore out its welcome a long time ago, and anybody who thinks differently needs their head examined.
You just said it was the pillar of a strong family.
The foundation of society.
You two were paying me. Do you, Kelly, take Michael as your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, to love and to cherish from this day forward?
I do.
Do you, Michael, take Kelly to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, to love and to cherish from this day forward?
I do.
The rings? I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Well, that was easy, wasn't it?
The rules of engagement.
They're real and powerful as can be, but as you can see, love rules.
The best part is, once the wedding's over, being married's gotta be a cakewalk. Right?
I'd rather not know.
Me neither.
Things take a strange, dark turn for the worse when an island explodes, leaking a deadly poison into the sea, as Nature Weekend continues over on CBS Action, with Avalon Beyond the Abyss next.